Around 11 a.m., while he was in third position in the fleet on the third day of racing, Nicolas Lundvin warned his shore team that the bowsprit of his Imoca Wholesome PRB had broken. Already a victim of damage to its bowsprit during the Transat going to the United States, the Nicolas knows that he will no longer be able to exploit the full potential of his boat on the road to Les Sables d'Olonne, but he remains in the race. He is in fact deprived of his downwind sails for the rest of the race. While they were supposed to cross it yesterday at the end of the day, the leaders of the second edition of the New York Vondée only crossed the other side of the low-pressure trough planted on their route last Sunday morning. This elongated area of relatively low atmospheric pressure has clearly given them a hard time, and it continues to do so, with the rest of the fleet. The models are always completely off the mark. In this context, sailors must resort to the basics. Navigate the old-fashioned way, with your eyes riveted towards the clouds, but also multiply the maneuvers, and remain fully concentrated on their settings. While it's certainly not easy, it's also not ideal for quickly gaining miles in the right direction. The proof is that as they finish their fourth day at sea, they have barely completed a third of the journey. On the tracker, leading is Charlie Dalen, followed closely by Boris Herman and bowsprit missing Nicolas Lundvin.
The capricious weather has made this third day of the New York Vondée Les Sables d'Olonne race particularly testing for the 28 sailors. We've got dark clouds, we've got a bit of blue sky and then a lovely sunrise in front of the boat. I'm staying inside now and that's it. It's very unstable. The conditions mean a constant need to tack, and it's starting to take its toll on the sailors' bodies. Since the start of the race, there's been a huge amount of manoeuvring and sail trimming needed to adapt to the changing breeze, but despite the light airs, it's still proving hard work. Every skipper's trying to escape the windless zone that's blocking their way. I've been in this kind of cloud for an hour and a half now, where there's no air and it's raining. Well, it's a bit disappointing at the start of the race. I never seem to get the timing right. But that's life, it's a test. We're working on our morale. We have to work on something. The fleet is stretching out sideways, and it's hard to predict who's made the right choice. Boris Herman, the most northerly of the competitors, is having a hard time of it.
Have a look. Malizia is this fast. So getting across this Gulf Stream is much harder than I anticipated, and the only method to deal with it is taking it easy, I think.
The wind's expected to strengthen in the next few hours, and then a new game will begin. In the 5 p.m. classification, Malizia Sea Explorer is leading the way ahead of Massif Santé Prévoyance and Holcim PRB.
Salut à tous, c'est Charlie sur l'Imoca Massif Santé Prévoyance. Tout va bien à bord. Ça siffle un peu, désolé, c'est mon foil bâbord qui chante. Je suis content parce que j'ai bien progressé toute la journée dans un flux de sud-est très stable et en force et en direction. Donc ça c'est cool. La mer vient de se calmer, j'étais dans une veille de Bowsprit là toute la journée et c'était pas très confortable, ça a pas mal tapé, mais bon, je vais pas me plaindre, hein. Ça reste un bon problème, n'est-ce pas? Donc voilà, je suis content d'avoir réussi à passer du bon côté de petits fronts là, dépression, slash dépression, donc ça c'est cool. Il y a Boris aussi qui a réussi à passer, il est par là. Enfin, loin, hein, je le vois pas. Je vous montre un peu l'extérieur. Voilà, donc ça déboule, c'est pas mal. Ça, c'est le début du front. Là. Donc voilà. Il est vraiment à mes fesses. Il a avancé avec moi toute la journée. Là. Et je sais la vidéo, l'angle de vue que vous attendez tous. C'est la caméra de qui? Ouais, la caméra de qui est hors de l'eau à l'instant. Voilà, ça vole pas mal sur Massif. Voilà, on voit la racine de la quille, c'est bon, il n'y a pas d'algues, on est sauvé. Nickel, ça déboule comme il faut. Oh là là, un beau wheeling là. Magnifique, allez. Et vers l'avant, ça donne ça. Voilà, on peut voir sur cette caméra une preuve irréfutable que la Terre est ronde. Bref, allez, j'arrête de dire des bêtises. Je reviens sur moi. Et bah ouais, donc une bonne journée ma foi, une bonne opération pour nous. Donc c'est cool. Bah bon dimanche à tous, bonne fin de dimanche ou début de semaine plutôt. Et à bientôt.
Hello everyone, on the other side of the Atlantic we're coming. Here it's sunny Sunday midday and you guys, it's your evening. You see my stanchion is a little bit bent there, I did a mistake with the sheet, but it's without consequences for now. It is a bit grayish, still from this front. But the sun is strong. And that means the solar panels are nicely charging the boat. Here's my hangout spot where I hang out a lot. Then I see the screen here. And there's my bunk. And then here's my kitchen. Up and here's my other office with my suspended seat. It's a little bit better. So it is bouncy, but nevertheless I don't need to change sails every 2 minutes, so I can find some rest in the bunk. As good as possible. I hope it can remain a bit stable because I can do with a bit more rest. Everyone at home, I wish you a beautiful Sunday evening. A good start into the week tomorrow. I hope if you look at the tracker tomorrow morning that I am still in first position or second. I wonder how the others feel that in the linelands at the moment. They must look with some curiosity on the big split Charlie and I do. Myself, I'm curious too how this is going to pan out. The models are still very uncertain, so let's see. Let's see. Nothing is certain, the race is still very long yet. Woo. Yeah, not a place to hang out here for long. The impacts are still too hard. Sit here. And tomorrow, in 12 hours, then when you get up, it should be a bit calmer. And the rest of the race, it should be the roughest part. Let's see. We still have 1,902 nautical miles to go. Okay, everyone. 1/3 done today. This is going to be a very long transat, much more than we expected. Much longer than the way to get to New York. So I will try to even find more my rhythm and just enjoy being at sea beside the racing, which is exciting. Well, actually, I'm missing to have someone inside that I can match with directly. I feel a bit lonely here. Not lonely in that sense, but I like having the direct competition. Okay, Good to talk to you. Thanks for your lovely messages over the last days. And miss you all. I wish I could sit at a nice apéro table for 2 hours and then come back to the madness here. But in a week or so. It's only a week, that's easy. Okay guys, cheers.
Day 4 of the race, and the 28 competitors in the New York Vondée Les Sables d'Olonne are in stormy conditions, and Manuel Cousin has lost his autopilot. I was struck by lightning during a storm. I was struck by lightning that knocked out my number 1 pilot. Whilst trying to start up number 2, the helm was wrenched and the autopilot connection ripped off, so it's not working. The weather conditions are ruining everybody's plans. Even the winner of the last Vendée Globe doesn't know which way to turn. It's raining heavily. We can't go on like this. It's so hard. It's so hard. This is my speed, 1.5 knots. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know what to do. I'm tired of manoeuvring in all directions. I don't know what to do. The wind is changing direction all the time, forcing the sailors into some unusual moves. Difficult wind conditions varying between 0 and 42 knots. I did 2 360s. The boat did 2 laps on itself. At times, the North Atlantic feels like the doldrums. Here we are in a squall. You can never predict in a squall if there's going to be wind or no wind. In the afternoon rankings, the fleet was still led by Boris Herman and Charlie Dallin to the north, but the boats to the south are closing in. Nicolas Lundven's bowsprit has broken, so although he continues to race, his boat is badly handicapped.
Là je suis bien habillée parce que j'allais, c'est un peu plus doux là, et on laisse ça là. Donc j'ai juste voulais vérifier l'avion de J0. Donc j'ai choqué un peu l'avion, donc il est un peu mou, et là je vais aller devant pour voir s'il n'y a pas d'usure. Donc c'est parti. Je suis passée
Hello. Bon, ça y est, on avance de nouveau un peu plus facilement. Je vous avoue que hier et la nuit dernière, ça n'a pas été simple. Il y avait une mer très compliquée avec le Gulfstream, mais moi j'étais vraiment en plein dedans. J'aurais dû l'anticiper un petit peu mieux, mais c'est vrai que c'est un peu la météo qui m'a emmené là. Pas facile, et puis en plus on bute dans le front là qui est juste devant nous. Je vais vous montrer les petites images si vous voulez après. Voilà, sinon tout va bien. J'ai eu la petite visite d'une hirondelle là pendant 24 heures à bord. Elle est venue là pour se reposer, c'était marrant. Elle est à côté de moi dans le cockpit. Voilà. Bon, sinon, ouais, Charlie lui est passé devant le front, ça c'est sûr. Boris aussi, d'une façon différente, avec une route un peu plus nord. Voilà, on verra ce que ça donnera à la fin. Et puis là, on est tous en train de s'aligner, tout le monde est en train de buter sur ce fond. Je vais vous montrer ça. Alors, voilà un peu la photo. Bah, nous, on est là, hop, juste ici. Et ça, c'est le grand front. Donc voilà, avec là, ce qu'on voit là, c'est de la pluie associée au front. Et voilà, et en fait, bah, comme souvent derrière les fronts, il y a souvent des petites zones avec un peu moins de vent. Et en fait, on bute dedans et le front avance. Du coup, on n'arrive pas à le passer. En plus, moi, hier, au moment où j'ai essayé de passer, j'étais dans le Gulfstream, donc avec une mer très très pénible où j'arrivais pas à faire aller vite mon bateau. C'était vraiment trop violent. Donc voilà, là j'ai changé un peu de stratégie, je suis remonté un petit peu vers le sud et puis je vais essayer de passer là. Voilà, et alors petite image du Gulfstream. Tac. Voilà, bon, en gros c'est, vous voyez en vert là, vert rouge. C'est les courants forts des courants forts, et voilà, et ça fait du coup tout ça une mer assez pénible, assez cassante quoi. Difficile d'aller vite avec ça. Voilà pour les petites explications. Allez, à plus.
Hello everyone, it's Sam. Not quite the day we expected we were going to have. We went through the front last night, thought we'd be in strong winds and big seas today, but unfortunately with the bad sea state in the Gulf Stream last night, we couldn't keep up with the strong winds, so we've been overtaken again, and we're back in the light stuff again. And there's been a bit of shuffling, so we can't really see them, but we've got Justine Metro on teamwork, and Toto just up here, and we've got Cheryl just up ahead, so in good company still. Got the solar panel back out for charging, and it's a lovely day, so yeah, not quite part of the plan, but we're still working on it, and we'll probably have to go back through the strong weather again if we can make it next time. Anyway, we'll do as we can. It's not a very easy Transat. The forecast change every 12 hours. A new forecast comes out, and it's nothing like the last one. And then you look at a forecast, and it's not exactly what you've got outside. So trying to choose what to do, which sails to make, and how to go is a bit of witchcraft. But trying our best, and I guess it's one of the reasons we're sticking together, because no one has got much confidence in what's going on. But anyway, right, I'm gonna get a little rest and be ready for whatever's next. Bye.